The Raptors are staring down elimination in Game 6, and it's about to get wild. With the Cleveland Cavaliers holding a commanding 3-2 series lead, fans are on the edge of their seats, desperate to see if Toronto can pull off a miracle. This isn't just any game, it's a do-or-die moment for the Raptors at Scotiabank Arena. The stakes? Higher than ever, especially with Brandon Ingram and Immanuel Quickley both sidelined due to injuries. That's the kind of drama basketball fans crave. As the game kicked off, tensions were palpable. The Raptors needed a strong start, and they delivered, tying the game at 32 by the end of the first quarter. But here's where it got messy. The Cavaliers initially surged ahead with a 6-point lead, leaving Raptors fans biting their nails. Were they going to let this slip away? Nope. Toronto opened the second quarter on a sizzling 13-6 run, taking control and heading into halftime with a solid 61-51 lead. But don't let that score fool you. The real story isn't just the lead, it's the emotional roller coaster that's got everyone buzzing. Barrett was on fire, scoring 15 points in the first half, showcasing why he's a key player for the Raptors. And Scottie Barnes. Oh, he stepped up big time with 14 points and an impressive 10 assists. He's proving to be the playmaker Toronto desperately needs. And that's where it got juicy. Fans are already debating whether Barrett's emergence makes him the new face of the franchise. But let's rewind a bit to the chaos that kicked off the game. James Harden and Barrett both received double technicals early on. Talk about a heated start. You could feel the sparks flying as both players clashed, setting the tone for a fiercely competitive matchup. Fans were split on who should have kept their cool. Was it a smart move to let emotions boil over, or a critical error? And then, there's the absence of Brandon Ingram hanging over the Raptors like a dark cloud. He was ruled out with a heel injury, a devastating blow to Toronto's hopes. The question on everyone's lips, could they have clinched the series with him on the court? Meanwhile, Cleveland is feeling the pressure, knowing they missed a golden opportunity to close it out without Ingram. That's not just a detail, it changes the entire dynamic of the series. As the second quarter progressed, Toronto found their rhythm. Scottie Barnes orchestrated plays like a seasoned veteran, while Barrett's scoring kept the audience roaring. Fans were buzzing about the Raptors' offensive flow, but what about Cleveland's defense? They seemed to struggle to contain Toronto's momentum, leading to crucial gaps. Was Coach J.B. Bickerstaff's strategy proving too conservative? It's a hot topic among analysts and fans. Then, just when it seemed like the Raptors had all the momentum, the Cavs dug deep, trying to claw their way back. But the Raptors weren't backing down. Every possession was crucial. The crowd at Scotiabank Arena erupted with every highlight, every point scored, as they rallied behind their team. And that's where it got interesting. The energy shifted as Toronto fans started chanting, "We want Game 7." Let's talk numbers for a second. At halftime, Toronto was up 10 points, which is a comfortable lead but far from safe. The Cavaliers have proven they can score quickly. So, what's the plan for the second half? All eyes are on the Raptors to see if they can maintain their lead or if Cleveland will unleash a comeback. Now, shifting gears to the players, Barrett's performance is drawing major attention. Scoring 15 points in the first half is no small feat, but it's his consistency that fans are raving about. Could this be the moment he solidifies himself as a clutch player in the playoffs? Toronto desperately needs that kind of reliability, especially as they face elimination. And let's not forget about Scottie Barnes. He's been a revelation, not just as a scorer but as a facilitator. With 10 assists, he's proving he can do it all. Fans are now debating who has the brighter future, Barrett or Barnes. This is the kind of debate that drives fan engagement and keeps everyone talking long after the game is over. Meanwhile, the Cavaliers are left scrambling. With key injuries on the Raptors' side, this was their chance to punch their ticket to the next round. But what went wrong? Their defensive schemes seemed to falter against Toronto's explosive offense. Fans are questioning whether they underestimated their opponents. You can feel the frustration bubbling as Cleveland supporters ponder what adjustments need to be made in the second half. As the halftime buzzer sounded, the Raptors were riding high, but the game was far from over. The Cavaliers are known for their resilience, and with stars like Darius Garland and Jarrett Allen, they can turn the tide in an instant. The Raptors need to stay sharp, every possession counts, and they can't afford to let their guard down. Looking ahead, the question remains, can the Raptors hold onto this lead and force a Game 7? The stakes have never been higher, and as the clock ticks down, fans are holding their breath. The emotional investment in this game is palpable, with families and friends divided over who will come out on top. And as we gear up for the second half, the narrative is clear, the Raptors are fighting for survival, and with each highlight, the tension builds. Can they capitalize on their momentum, or will Cleveland mount a comeback that sends them to the next round? This isn't just a game, it's a battle for pride, for legacy, and for the future. The NBA playoffs are where legends are born, and tonight, we're witnessing a clash that could define the careers of Barrett, Barnes, and the entire Raptors squad. If you enjoyed this story, subscribe, new stories every week.